Namaskar. I'm Smita Jaykar, back again with you as I promised. Today we will be doing the Swadhisthana Chakra. Swadhisthana Chakra is 3 inches above the Mooladhara. Last time I told you Mooladhara Chakra is at the perineum of your body. Swadhisthana Chakra is near your genitals. It's 3 inches above the Mooladhara Chakra. Swadhisthana Chakra looks like this. It is a 6-petaled orange lotus. Swadhisthana Chakra is orange in color. Swadhisthana Chakra stands for pleasures, variety, enjoyment. Now, if the chakra is properly balanced, you enjoy life the way it is. And it is a myth, it is a wrong assumption that a person who is in spirituality should not enjoy life. Life is meant for enjoyment. Of course, now as I had also told you earlier, that the chakras tend to go in a hyper mode or a hypo mode. That is, they go into an overactive mode or they are slow. Now if the Swadhisthana Chakra goes into an overactive mode, you go into the state of excessive pleasure. Excessive pleasure leads to failure of intelligence, is what our Guru always used to say. What happens is, when you are into excessive pleasure, as we know and we have seen, for example, children who are drug addicts or a person who is an alcoholic, he cannot do without his drink, he can't function without his drink, so they have to be treated. Children who are drug addicts, they even go to the extent of stealing and robbing. And not necessarily it is a substance use that leads to a excessive mode. It can be a person who is a shopaholic. A lady I know is a shopaholic. She's addicted to shopping. She can't do without shopping. All her accounts were frozen by her family members, and then she used to go to friends to ask for money, just to shop. Now this is what also happens with people who are used to playing games. It's an addiction to playing games. They don't do any other work from morning to evenings playing games. I know of people also who watch television right from the morning till the time they go to sleep. Whole day all they do is watch television. Now these kind of addictions are also when you are in a Swadhisthana goes into a hyperactive mode. So you just do things in an excessive way. You enjoy life, all these things are meant to enjoy life, but you can't go in an excessive way, which means your Swadhisthana Chakra has gone a little overboard. Now if it is in a slow mode, you deprive yourself of pleasures. Again, lots of people say that if you are spiritual, that means you should not enjoy life. You should not go and see films. You should not eat particular things. You should not dress up in a particular fashion. Now that is wrong. You can't deprive yourself of all these things. If on your own you tend to overcome these kind of things, that is fine. Like people who are non-vegetarians suddenly become vegetarian and they have just dropped eating non-vegetarian food. They don't turn back to it. But if your heart is into it and then you say, no, I will not eat because I'm spiritual, but your heart is into that particular kind of food, then that is not correct, which means you're depriving yourself. So anything you want to do, you can't deprive. You have to overcome it, you tide over it, that's absolutely fine. But if you deprive yourself, that means your Swadhisthana Chakra is in a slow zone. Now, the Bija Mantra of the Swadhisthana Chakra is VANG, V-A-N-G or V-A-A-M. I'll tell you how to do the Swadhisthana Chakra chanting. Then, if your Swadhisthana Chakra is weak, you have to use a lot of orange in your day-to-day life. You must have noticed advertisements, the billboards, to attract people, they use orange. Most of the billboards and most of the advertising is orange, yellow and red. These are the earthly chakras, these are the baser chakras. You get attracted to those colors. So most advertising, or if you see a leaflet or whatever, it's orange color, red color or yellow. Those colors attract people. It is meant for attracting people. If you wear orange clothes or a red clothes and you go for a party, you will draw attention of a lot of people. You just attract attention. That's for attraction. So Swadhisthana chakra is an orange color thing, and if your Swadhisthana chakra is very nicely and vibrantly activated, the color of the Swadhisthana chakra is a beautiful orange color. So Swadhisthana chakra stands for pleasures. Now I shall teach you how to do the chanting of the Swadhisthana chakra. As I told you earlier, every chakra, when you have to chant, you have to either chant it 5 to 10 times, but I suggest do not get stuck into the counting, because then you lose track of the concentration of the chakra. You can do the chanting anytime you want. The best time suitable for it is in the morning or on a hungry stomach. Don't do any kind of meditation on a heavy stomach. Your concentration is not correct. You try it out and notice the difference when you do it in the morning and when you do it any time of the day otherwise. But do not find excuses. You can do it at any time. Nothing in spirituality is restricted. Wherever there is restriction, that is not spirituality. So I will teach you how to chant the Swadhisthana chakra. I told you earlier, whatever chanting you do, your back has to be straight, because that is where the spinal cord has this, the Muladhara chakra, which is there at the Kundalini Shakti, which is there, the Muladhara chakra. The only way for it to rise through each and every chakra is through the spinal cord. So it starts from the Muladhara, then it comes to the Swadhisthana, and then it goes to the higher chakras. So your back has to be absolutely straight and erect. You may be sitting on a chair, you could be sitting in Vajrasana, you could be sitting in Sukhasana or in Padmasana, wherever, whatever. But please keep this in mind that the back has to be straight. Now we shall do the chanting of the Swadhisthana chakra. You can close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing. Do not do any deep breathing, just concentrate on the breath. The way it comes out of your nostrils and the way it goes in. The Bija mantra for the Swadhisthana chakra is Vam. Vam. Keep your eyes closed for some time and concentrate on the Swadhisthana chakra. Feel the vibrations at the Swadhisthana. If you do this chakra meditation regularly, you will find a great difference in your entire mental setup and physical setup. Thank you very much. Namaste. Enjoy.